Like there's a score at the end of the game and then the game ends. But that's not how business is. There's no end of the game. Only if you go bankrupt and cease to exist. That's the only end of the game. It's simply an infinite journey. There's no winning business. You will never win at whatever it is you're doing, nor will you ever be the best, because you get to decide the metrics that make you the best. So you can pick your own metrics, and you can be the best or the worst. And so we have to think of it more like a lifestyle. So let's say it's like exercise. Like, what are the things we're going to have to do to achieve this goal? Okay, what are the things that I have to do to lose weight? Okay, well, I want to hit this goal. I want to be this weight by this date. It's exactly the same as work, right? We want to hit this sales target by this date, usually the end of the financial year, because that's when we have to pay taxes, right? But they're both arbitrary. And then we do all the things we have to do. We eat right, we exercise, we get enough sleep, all the things we have to do to be healthy. And every day we're weighing ourselves. And some days it's good, some days it's bad. And then on the date, we look at our weight and we hit our goal and we celebrate. But the problem is the game's not over. You don't get to stop exercising. You have to keep exercising for the rest of your life, right? So like business doesn't end because you hit a goal. Congratulations. Now what are you going to do tomorrow?
Yep.
Right? But I'm more...
This is our world, baby. We live it every day.
Yeah. But I'm actually more interested in the opposite, right? What happens if you miss your goal? What if you've been doing all the right things, but you miss your goal? Have you failed? No. You just picked the wrong date and the wrong time. You're probably healthier than you've ever been in your entire life. And clearly, you're going to hit it 2 months from now. The trend data is more important. And great organizations don't just look at the absolute accomplishment. They look at how you got there, right? Because that's really important, because if the trend data is good, and we're doing all the right things, then we're okay, right? And it also goes to the kinds of leaders we're promoting, right? Because if you're promoting, you get to the end of the sales year, you pick up all the phones, you dial for dollars, you're going crazy, you leverage all your relationships, you drop the price, you offer a bunch of promotions, you offer a bunch of free stuff, ram, you hit the number.
But we don't do it that way, but that's fine. I'm sure other companies do. We don't give away any of that, but that's okay. But I got you. I was following
I lost you on that?
Yeah.
But the point is there are a lot of bad leaders who hit the numbers, who work their people too hard, they're aggressive, they're micromanagers, and they hit numbers. And we keep promoting those people. And we're sending a signal to the rest of the company saying, I don't actually care what kind of person you are. If you hit your numbers, you'll do well at this company. So guess what kind of culture you're going to get? Mm-hmm. You get Wells Fargo opening fake accounts. That's what you get. Because the numbers become more important than how we do business. Whereas if you look at some of the best leaders, they have great teams with a lot of trust, no churn. Nobody's getting fired, nobody's quitting, there's high morale on that team, and you can see steadiness. Where usually those other teams with those crazy leaders, it looks like this, but you see this beautiful, steady slope, and yet we don't tend to highlight and promote those leaders because sometimes they didn't hit the right number on the right date. Right? Mm-hmm. Absolutely, accomplishments matter, don't get me wrong. The metrics matter, but I always want to know how they got there. I always want to know the people who are leading how we got there, because I want to preserve the best leaders, and I want to coach the bad ones.